What's up, guys? Welcome to the review for Friday Night Smackdown. And yes, I know what you guys are thinking. I took off my braids, but hey, we're gonna go and we're gonna lock them up a little later. But yeah, so today's review is gonna be really quick. We only had 4 matches in the card. We had the Viking Raiders versus Happy Corbin and Matt Cat Moss, Charlotte Flair versus Naomi. The main event, which was the New Day versus the Usos, and the last match was Sami Zayn versus Rick Booze. So we're gonna start with Rick Booze and Sami Zayn. It was an okay match. Most all the matches were okay except the main event. The main event was phenomenal because the New Day and the Usos cannot have a bad match ever. I don't think it's technically possible for that to ever happen, but Sammy lost to Rick Booze. I have a problem with that because Sami Zayn's next in line for an Intercontinental Championship opportunity. And now he said he was holding it tight, but we all know he wasn't. But it would be weird if they're trying to do 50-50 booking with Sammy and Rick Booze until Sammy eventually beats Rick Booze, because Sammy has to face Shinsuke at some point, but I'm assuming it's gonna be at the Royal Rumble. My phone, so let's ignore that. But if it's at the Royal Rumble, then that means that you'll have to have a rematch next week, or you can have a talking segment, and then the week after that, we could have the rematch, and then the go home show would be after that. So maybe they're gonna do 50-50 booking with it. Maybe not. Maybe they just scrap Sami Zayn's opportunity, which would be something so stupid. Y'all should just give it a Ricochet if that y'all were gonna do that. In a good way, like, have Ricochet, win the championship. But, it was an okay match. I do have a problem with the outcome, which was Rick Booze winning, because Sammy's next in line for a championship opportunity. Now you're making it seem like Rick Booze needs to be the third wheel into that, which we don't have to do that because we don't want to split that, because the Shinsuke Nakamura theme song thing is like so over, like especially with Pat McAfee's funny ass. Hilarious. Next match on the card, we did have Charlotte Flair versus Naomi. Naomi came out to Charlotte Flair saying, "Ain't nobody could beat me. I'm going to join the Royal Rumble." And then the commentators, I was pissed because Michael Cole was like, "Oh, this would be the first time a champion has entered the Royal Rumble." No, Brock Lesnar did that when he got Claymored, and then Edge was there, and what? It's not the first time, but we'll let it slide. Maybe the first time a woman does it. Maybe if he would have said that, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But because he said the first time, but it wasn't the first time because Brock Lesnar did it, because Brock Lesnar does whatever Brock Lesnar wants to do. With that being said, Brock Lesnar did face off with Roman for the shows to begin. The WWE Championship looked kind of weird. It looked kind of like wrinkly at the edges. I don't know if it was just me, but I'm really good with detail, so that wasn't gonna pass. Maybe it wasn't the WWE Championship. It was just like a replica title, because it didn't even have the Brock Lesnar side plates, which I'm assuming you could have just slapped his old ones on, unless you're making new ones. But hey, that's besides the point. But yeah, so they faced off like normal. Roman is going to face a mysterious person. Brock Lesnar is going to face Bobby Lashley at the Royal Rumble. We're going to see at the end of the day who will Roman Reigns be against at the Royal Rumble. Next match we had Charlotte Flair versus Naomi, and Charlotte Flair won because Sonya Deville came out and said, "No, there's no countouts," when Naomi was about to win by countout. Then Naomi grabs the bottom rope. She's like, "Nope, no rope break, no disqualification, no nothing." So then eventually all the rules caught up to Naomi, and she ended up losing. I guess it's okay if you're trying to build her into the championship picture. But this whole Sonya Deville stuff, can you just end it? Like, Sonya Deville is like, I mean, it was good for a while it lasted, but I just thought that at this point you were just gonna have Naomi turn heel and go into the bloodline. But hey, I guess I'm overthinking stuff, and they really want her to be a face. So we're probably going to see another match between Naomi and Charlotte Flair for the championship. Maybe at the Royal Rumble, maybe not. Just because, the winner of the Royal Rumble would face, whatever champion, which I'm assuming is going to be the Raw champion. Because why would you do the SmackDown one when you can literally just have Bianca Belair win this Monday? So then Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch at Royal Rumble, have Liv Morgan win the Royal Rumble, have Bianca lose, and then have Liv Morgan win at WrestleMania. Maybe, maybe not, but hey, I'm not thinking. Next match, we had Viking Raiders versus Matt Moss and Matt Moss and Happy Corbin. I don't know why I thought I split their names, but it was an okay match. Of course, Happy Corbin and this dude won. It was okay. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of slept through it, but it was okay for what I saw. And then the final match was phenomenal. Street fight, the New Day versus the Usos. Maybe we're gonna have like a WWE shakeup type thing, even though the draft just happened, because who's gonna face the Usos at this point? You have nobody. You just solidified that this was the New Day's last chance to grab the championships. So I don't know what they're gonna do with the New Day on Friday night, but I'm assuming that the Usos will not face them again until whenever either they lose the championships and then they have to go against the New Day in a contenders match, or maybe that's if the New Day wins eventually after the Usos lose it, take some time off, come back, and then win the championships again. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. But at the end of the day, we had Roman Reigns watching the main event. Phenomenal main event. May I add, I think I added it already, but hey, we're going to go say it again. And then WWE had somebody do the Shield theme while knocking on the door. High in details, remember. And for some reason, when I heard it, I was like, I want it to be Dean Ambrose, but it's not going to be Dean Ambrose. And then, of course, you have Seth freaking Rollins versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble. Two problems I have with this is, one, Seth is a Raw superstar. Why is he fighting for a WWE Championship? Universal Championship opportunity. Yes, Brock Lesnar was a free agent, so he technically could have won the WWE Championship. But why have main eventers from a different show show up at the other show just because you don't have no fresh talent? Because you didn't build the talent you had. You only built Roman Reigns for a whole year, destroyed everybody. Then the people he had feuds with, which were Kevin Owens. Where is he? Raw. Cesaro. Where is he? Undercard. I already said Kevin Owens. You had Brock Lesnar. Where is he? He's on Raw now with the WWE Championship. And yeah, so, and then who else do you have? Jey Uso. He also fought Jey Uso for the championship. Where is he? He's literally with him and they're together. So it's like you have nobody on SmackDown that you can try to give a championship opportunity to, unless it's, hey, Shinsuke loses the championship. You build Shinsuke up for a little bit and have Shinsuke versus Roman Reigns or something like that. But you have to build the characters first before you're trying to insert them. That's why we're having this problem with it. Already solidified all the WWE superstars at Raw, so they're just going to bring them to SmackDown and be like, hey, it was a last minute thing. COVID, ha ha ha. Brand split's not a thing, even though it should be a thing. But hey, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Make sure you guys like the video so my videos can go out into the world and we can build a community here at my YouTube channel. With that being said, they call me the king. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.